Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. Please do not adjust your screens. You're seeing it correctly. It's just me tonight. Both IJ and Dillard couldn't make it, but I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. So here I am. So even though they'll be missed, I hope you still enjoyed this episode with just little old me. So tonight we're going to be talking about Real Housewives of Potomac, season 13, episode 14 or 15. Sorry, I can't remember, but y'all know what episode it is. Okay, so let's start off with a toast of it being a different type of episode with just me, but we're still gonna have a good time. So cheers. Okay, so let's get into it. So the show starts off with the continuation of Candace and Mia's argument. They are going so hard at something that means so little. You know, I don't understand why Candace can't let go of the little itty bitty thing that Mia said, and why Mia is always starting up mess. She loves to instigate. She loves to be in it. I think because she's new, she wants to make a name for herself. So she's getting into everybody's business, talking about everyone. So some people might say Mia got what she deserved. Candace, some people are probably saying that Candace is taking it way too far, but they both just need to stop. So Candace now knows Mia's mother's story. So if she's a good human being, which I believe that she is, she should no longer say your mama's low budget. That should be done. So I believe it is. I believe we won't hear it anymore. So let's just hope that that's the case. Well, I was surprised about Mia's tears. She's always been like so emotionless about anyone coming after her. I was surprised that she started tearing up, but it did a little catch me in my heart because when she said that, you know, her mother has never been a mother to her, but she still cares about her mother. She still loves her mother and she's still concerned about her sobriety. That was really deep. And that made me feel a little bit differently about Mia, you know, so I can completely understand why she was crying, what she's going through, and hopefully it'll end. And Chris, he's a man. He is so good for Candace. He puts up with all of her shenanigans, all of her theatrics, and tries to calm her down. And he gives her great advice, but she's just too immature to take it. She's not ready to be the bigger person. She was at the beginning of the season, but now she's all the way down to being a minute person. So, you know, let's just hope as the season comes to an end that she changes and she gets to be a little better. And G, oh my goodness, that man is hilarious when he's drunk. When he's sober, he's cool, he's fine. I mean, but when he gets that liquor in him, he goes ham. When he and Mia were talking to Karen and he started wagging his tongue at Karen, I almost threw up. That was so gross. Why is a 68, 69-year-old man still acting like that? He is wild. He is so wild, but he's entertaining. So keep at it, G. You'll always make us laugh and be a little skeeved. But then going back to the husbands, I like how they all get along, how they're not letting the women's drama and trauma affect them, that they can still play pool together, laugh together, drink together, and it be okay. And that's how it should be. You know, the men should stay out of the drama and just enjoy themselves. And Chris, you know, he showed again how good he is by being the only person to clean up that lettuce that was thrown all over the floor. He went in there, everyone just walked through there and walked out, seeing all that mess on the floor, but not even bothering to clean it up. But he went in there and he swept it up. And while Ashley was in there, he tried to make peace with Ashley. He was the bigger person, and he spoke to her, and I thought, and she received it fairly well. And I thought that was good. Candace should really follow Chris's lead, because he's definitely doing the right thing. So, another funny part is when Ashley called her husband. And while she was calling him, I was like, is he gonna pick up? Is he gonna pick up? What's gonna happen? And he never picked up. Now, I know that all y'all was thinking the same thing. What is he doing? And why is he not picking up the phone? But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and believe that he was just too busy with two little old kids to pick up the phone and talk to his wife. Not that he was doing some dirt, but he was in the dirt with the kids. So let's just hope that that's true, and that's what exactly happened. So then Gisele and Robin came, which we saw in the previews that they were coming, and because they probably had to contractually. So they came really, really late, and Chris, again, was being the man, and he helped Gisele with her luggage because her toe is broken, and she's still in that boot, up to her room. And it was absolutely hilarious when Gisele and Robin saw their room. They were like, what's this? Who's this for? Where's Robin's room? Oh, y'all bunking together. So that was funny. And Chris, tried to, play it off and be kind of funny with it, but Gisele and Robin were still not happy. And so then Wendy comes in to greet them. And I think they interacted pretty coolly. Wendy did her best to not add to their aggravation and try to smooth it over as best as she can, but they got a bad room and with no bathroom. And two grown women, no bathroom, that's not gonna work. And especially with Gisele's broken foot. So Gisele and Robin were definitely not happy. But I wanna ask you guys, what do you think? Do you think that they had a right to be angry as they were or dissatisfied as they were? Because they weren't really angry. They were just kind of like, upset and a little bit miffed. Or do you think that, hey, they came late, so they got what's left? So I would love to hear what you guys think. So add in the comments if you think that they were in the right for being upset or if they were in the wrong. I'll leave my opinion to myself because I want to hear what you guys have to say. So then Mia pops in the room and she is so phony with a capital P. Now, when they first came in, Mia was walking into the hallway. And when she saw them, she did the quickest about face that I have ever seen and went the other way because she was not trying to say hi. She was not trying to see them. So then when she popped in the room to say hi, which I really don't understand because she didn't want to see them, she acted like she didn't know that they were there. And she was all begging like, oh guys, you guys are here, you made it. You knew that they were there. And then she's like, please, you guys get ready because we're gonna go out to dinner soon. So she's trying to be in their good graces, knowing that she really doesn't care for them. So I have my eye on you, Mia. I'm watching you, as we all are. So then they go into the bus ride, and that was a hilarious bus ride. It was a complete mess, but that was the best time that they had been together all season, and it was fun to watch. It was especially great to see Karen and Gisele laughing and kikiing and getting along. I thought that was fantastic. And Ashley was there too. They are best buds now. Gisele, Robin, and Ashley, they are like this, or I should somehow twist it into a throuple. They are best friends now. So that's also cool to see. But I was really happy that Gisele and Karen are putting their differences aside for the first time in 4 or 5 years and are getting along. So let's hope that this truce lasts and they get back to being the friends they were before. So, so then they arrive at the restaurants. Oh, but first, do you guys really believe that Karen didn't know what all those sexual terms were? I mean, she is old, but still, come on, girl. You have to know what they mean. But if she doesn't, it was cute. And when Gisele was explaining it, what one of them were to Karen, that was real funny. And Karen didn't get it first, but then she got it. And then when she had her tea and she was popping it, that was hilarious. So Karen can be real funny and real cool when she wants to. And this season, you know, she has been better and she has been more supportive, especially when Mia was going through her crying. Karen was really there for her, bigging her up and trying to make her feel better about the situation. So maybe Karen has turned a leaf and she's going back to being the Karen that she was before La Dame perfume took off and everyone started loving her. So let's see what happens for the rest of the season. So they get to the restaurant, and to be quite honest with you, I don't really want to talk about it because I like, you know me, I love a good fight. You know, I love seeing all the chaos and commotion going around. And I think that's why we all kind of watch reality TV, because of all the drama and the ups and downs. But this season has been so full of it that it's almost now getting to be too much. Like, this can't be real, even though it seems very real. But why are they constantly acting like this? I would like to go through one episode where they're not fighting. Sometimes there's 2 fights in one episode, and that's just too much. Girls, come on. You guys are grown, beautiful, talented, intelligent, some of y'all, women. Let's act like it. All right. For 1 or 2 episodes, let's just calm down and let it be a happy episode. Let's hope that when Karen gets her vow renewal, that everything is smooth sailing. I think it will, but let's hope that it does happen. So they get to the restaurant and everything is Gucci. Everyone's getting along, laughing, you know, having a good time, you know, getting their drinks and talking. And then there's a table of 4 good-looking men, you know, just like eyeballing them. I mean, like checking the sisters out. They were staring at them hard, breaking their necks, trying to look at them. And then Ashley was like, oh, look at the guy in the vest. He's real cute. He's handsome. Gisele, are you interested? And Gisele was like, yeah, he's good looking, but no, I'm in my boot. I can't be dealing with any of that. So I thought that was cute that Ashley wanted to be Gisele's wing girl, but Gisele wasn't trying to hear it. And so they are, you know, enjoying themselves, and then they get a round of drinks delivered to their table. And they were like, what's this from? Who sent us these drinks? And the waitress said the 4 guys bought everyone a round of shots. And that is actually the last thing that they needed at that moment, because they were still drunk from lunch. So they definitely didn't need no more shots. And they all had drinks, but they were like, hey, and they thanked the guys. And then the wives blew up their husband's spot by saying, hey, so you're giving these people you don't even know drinks, but you ain't buying us any drinks. What's up with that? And that was absolutely hilarious. And then Wendy, you know, being gracious, she was like, you know what, please get those girls some drinks on us. And then Karen, out of the blue, just stood up, walked over to the guys and be like, you guys can't be doing it. If you guys want to stay married for over 20-something years, you can't be treating your wives like that. You guys need to buy in some YSL, Gucci to make up for it. And the guy's like, oh, yeah, we will. No, that they won't. But that was funny that Karen over there, and I'm sure they got a kick out of it because they probably knew who they were. So the beginning of the dinner was great. Everyone was getting along, having a good time. And then Ashley, pot stirrer number one. Well, no, yeah, she's pot stirrer number one, and Mia is pot stirrer number two. Ashley decides that she is going to start up some drama. And then she goes after Candace, who hadn't really been saying anything. Candace did make a slight comment, but I wasn't sure if Ashley heard it. She goes after Candace by asking her a question that didn't need to be asked. And then Chris, starts talking to Ashley about the relationship that what he said was pretty chill. He was just like, I wish that your husband and I could have the same relationship that G and I have. We're getting along, even though the two women aren't. I wish that we were able to have that. And then it escalates. Ashley starts defending David. I think that's his name. Sorry, I'm horrible with names. I should know by now. It's been 6 years. But Ashley starts defending her husband. And then Candace starts defending her husband. And then Ashley brings up the finger pointing, saying that Candace started pointing her fingers at Mia, which wasn't actually true. Mia was the one who started pointing fingers first. And then Candace pointed her little finger compared to Mia's super long finger at her. And that's when, they started escalating, and Ashley brought up the whole Monique thing, which I really don't even want to hear Monique's name. She's so annoying, but she brings it up, and then that sets Candace off. It sets her off, and she goes out of her head and becomes unhinged, and she starts to get really incredibly angry at Ashley because of the part that Ashley played in the whole drama of last season. She blamed Ashley about what happened between her and Monique, but I think she was trying to say that Ashley's part in it was unnecessary and it was vindictive. It wasn't Ashley's fault, but the part that Ashley played in it was wrong. And I wonder if Ashley and Monique are close now that Monique's not on the show, because she sure had her back when during the whole court hearing. So I just wonder if it was fake, her trying to get back at Candace, or she really was good friends with Monique. I don't follow either of their Instagrams, so I can't tell if they post each other on their Instagrams or not. So let us know if you guys know. Please type it in and let us know with your comments. So I was so embarrassed for them. Their behavior at that restaurant was so bad. Like, here they are, like I said, beautiful, intelligent people, like strong, Black women. And here they are acting a fool, a complete fool. Candace could not control herself. She was seeing red. And Chris tried to de-escalate Candace, but it actually had the opposite effect, and it made her get even more angry and hyped. And it kind of looked like they were, kind of battling and fighting, even though he was just trying to calm her down and remove her from the situation. And then he just gave up, which was good, and then walked away. And when he walked away, I think that kind of clicked with Candace, and she started to calm down a little bit. But they really got to get this under control because it's too much. And I'm hoping that for the rest of the season, that we don't see these monumental fights anymore. I mean, we still want it to be interesting, but they can still argue and have their little tit for tat thing, but nothing like this, and I just hope that they can work it out and we can still enjoy the season, because right now I'm about done. Not that they care if, the real is done, but I just don't want to see it anymore. Like, take it down 10 levels and we'll be good. So I thought that Escala's husband was really good. He doesn't know Chris. but he still went up and he checked on Chris. And Chris was kind of like venting with him, and they had a good talk. And that actually probably helped with their relationship. Oh, wait, no, I think they went out to dinner together. So he does know him. And so I thought that was good that he went to check on him, and Candace still wasn't able to get up and go see if her husband was okay, even though he's been, riding with her the whole time. She's still, being immature, couldn't get up and go and check on him. But he came back. No, she actually did get up after a while and went and talked to him, and then brought him back to the table. And that's where the episode ended. So next episode, we will see how things end at the beach, and hopefully things will get better because they're going to go on the boat. Hopefully no one gets thrown over, and we'll see if they start to get along and have a better time, because I hope that's the case, because I think it'll be better, and I think they will. So guys, that's it with me. It's so much shorter. I miss my girls, but hopefully we will all be back on Wednesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it with just me, and we will see you next week for Real Housewives of Potomac, and on Wednesday for Married at First Sight. So please, guys, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Click the notification buttons on so you get when we post. Comment below. We love to hear from you. It's so fun to hear your opinions, and like our videos, and we will see you soon. I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.